This story was submitted by a viewer with permission from the person who lived it. Out of respect, we have changed names and details to protect privacy. So here it is, a true story told with care.
It was one of those nights in Nagaland when the darkness felt heavier than usual. A young man from Kohima was driving alone towards Unhaboto, a journey that normally took hours but felt endless after sunset. The road twisted through hills and forests, far away from towns and villages. There were no street lights, only the dim glow of his headlights cutting through the thick darkness ahead. The clock on the dashboard showed it was already late. First, the drive felt peaceful. The cool night air slipped through the slightly open window, and the hum of the engine kept him company. But as the kilometers passed, the silence grew louder. No vehicles crossed his path. No distant headlights. Not even the sound of insects. Just him. And the road. He adjusted his seat, stretched his fingers, and turned on the radio. Static. He switched channels. Still nothing. With a sigh, he turned it off again. Somehow, the silence felt worse. This road feels longer at night, he muttered to himself. Every few minutes, he checked his mirrors. He didn't know why, nothing was there. Still, he couldn't shake the uneasy feeling, as if someone was watching. From the trees lining the highway, he tried to distract himself by thinking of home. Warm food, a familiar bed, the comfort of reaching his destination safely. Then far ahead, his headlights caught something unusual. A figure. First, he thought his eyes were playing tricks on him. He slowed down slightly. As he got closer, he realized it was a girl walking alone along the edge of the highway. His heart skipped. Who would walk alone on this road at such an hour? The road was dangerous even during the day. At night it was worse. Wild animals, accidents, things people didn't like to talk about. As his car drew nearer, recognition hit him. He knew her. She belonged to his village. Memories surfaced immediately. Everyone in the village knew her story. As a child, she was normal, laughing, playing, running freely. But one day, something changed. People whispered that someone had cast a spell on her, driven by jealousy or hatred. From that moment on, she was never the same. She spoke to herself sometimes, smiled at empty spaces, said things that made no sense yet somehow felt unsettling. The elders said her mind wandered between the world of humans and the world beyond. Seeing her now, alone on the highway, filled him with mixed emotions: concern, sympathy, and strangely relief. Thank God, he thought. At least I'm not alone anymore. He slowed the car and stopped beside her, rolling down the window. He called her gently by name, careful not to frighten her. Sister, where are you going at this hour? She stopped walking and turned toward him. Her face was calm, almost peaceful. To Unhaboto, she replied softly. His heart felt lighter. That's my destination too, he said quickly. It's late and this road isn't safe. Come get in the car. Let's go together. For a moment, she didn't answer. She just stood there. The silence stretched. Then slowly she looked past him, past the car, toward the dark road behind. Her eyes followed something unseen. And then she spoke. Brother, she said gently, you go ahead. I won't come. I already have company. The words hit him like cold water. He forced a nervous laugh and glanced around. The road was empty. No people. No vehicles. Only darkness and trees. Company? He asked, trying to keep his voice steady. Who is with you? She tilted her head slightly, as if listening to voices only she could hear. Then she smiled. My friends, she said. They're walking with me. His chest tightened. The night air suddenly felt colder. A sharp chill crawled up his spine, and goosebumps covered his arms. His grip on the steering wheel tightened as his heart began to race. He scanned the roadside again, left, right, behind her. Nothing. Yet her gaze followed movement that didn't exist. For a brief moment, he felt something deeply wrong. Not just fear, but the feeling that he wasn't meant to stay there any longer. He swallowed hard. Okay, he said quietly, nodding. You take care. Without waiting for a reply, he rolled up the window, started the engine, and drove off. The moment the car moved, fear took control. His foot pressed hard on the accelerator. The engine roared as the car sped forward, the headlights shaking with the uneven road. He didn't look back. Not even once. His mind raced with her words. I already have company. The road felt different now. Narrower. Darker. Every shadow seemed to move. Every bend felt like it hit something waiting. Later, when he reached home, something strange happened. He couldn't remember the journey. He couldn't remember passing villages. He couldn't remember slowing down, stopping, or even turning. One moment, he was driving in fear. The next, he was parked outside his house, hands still gripping the steering wheel, breath heavy. Safe. To this day, he refuses to travel that highway alone at night. And whenever someone mentions that road, his mind returns to that girl, standing calmly in the darkness, smiling, with friends only she could see.
That's it for today's story. Thank you for being here. If this story touched you, like, share, or just leave a kind word below. And if you have a story on your own, you can DM me on Instagram at truetoldstories. With love, this is True Told Stories. See you again soon.